I want to show you some basic editing features in digital to get you started. I have it up and running here on the screen right now. I'll minimize it a little bit so we can see the whole screen. So the first thing you want to do is components. We went this over in the others. I'll put an AND gate in here and put it right there. To highlight it, I just hover over with the mouse and do a left click on this on a Windows PC. And to get rid of it, while it's highlighted, I can say D for delete and get rid of it. And you'll notice that whenever I use a gate, it actually puts it up there in the top menu for me to use. It assumes I'm probably going to use another one. Okay, let me add a couple of buttons here, and again, I'm going to go through the components. I/O, I'm going to put an LED out there, so right here. And I'm actually going to go out and put a couple of inputs here. Now they're faced the right way. It assumes a kind of a left to right, though you don't have to stick with that. And I'm going to connect them. And again, the way that they're connected is highlight it and move it to the left. Is these little buttons right here. This one is a two gate input. And let me show you how to make it 3. I'll click on it, or I can just right click on it. And you see data bits, and the number of inputs is, I'll make it 4. All right. And then advanced rotation, I can rotate it around using a wide shape. Now this is interesting too. Inverted inputs. What I can do is I can negate some of the inputs. So let's say I can negate this one. I'll say OK. And you'll see what it does. It puts a little round circle right there. So it's like a NOT gate, a little bit of a shortcut, which is a kind of handy thing to have. So all right, we'll go ahead and we'll put 4 inputs on there. And I want to show you how to edit the wires while we're at it. So putting a wire on, I don't have to do the wires up here. Ground supply, tunnel. We'll talk about a splitter here in a later video. But I want to connect the first input to the top gate right here. So I'll move that up here. And what I do is I left click on that spot and take my finger off the button. And then connect it over here and click to connect the two. So you don't drag and drop. It's a click, move it, and then another click. Same way with this one. I'll move this one up. I'll click on it. Again, I've just clicked on it. I'm not holding down the mouse. Move it up. Click to put it into place. And connect the inputs. Likewise with this one. It's in the right place already. Those two, and right there. All right, very good. And then I'll connect the output. Now we're all connected up and we can run our simulation. Now let's say that I got one of the wires wrong. It's not intuitive. To move a wire or to delete a wire, what you do is you hold the control key and you click on the wire and you see it highlighted and you can hit the delete key. And so that's how you do the wires right there. All right, so we got this up. Let's do the simulation. We'll start the simulation. And we will negate this one, and I'll turn this one on, this one on, this one on, and it should turn red, and indeed. Very good. All right, so we'll stop the simulation. Okay. And now, if I want to get rid of the whole thing, I come out here, and I kind of draw an area around it. You see it selecting everything, and just hit the delete key, and away it goes. All right. A couple of other things I want to show you about the basic editing. Let me go ahead and put it in here, and get a small circuit. Oops, let me hit the escape key. That resets it. And put another button down here and connect them up. And put an LED out there and connect this up. So now I've got a circuit. I can go over here and I can say File, Save As, and I can give it a demo circuit. I'll create a special place for that. Okay, go to my classes. Create a new folder. Okay. Circuits. And I'll put demo editing. So I've saved the circuit off right there. you can when you're doing a simulation, let's do a start simulation. You'll notice too that the mouse just kind of moves it around, so you can, if you've got a large circuit, you can kind of see different aspects of it. I'm going to stop the simulation here, right here. That's kind of a very basic editing. The other things you can worry about here or get concerned about, let me stop the simulation, and is multiple inputs. Okay, when I say multiple inputs, the best way to illustrate that is with the input button right here. Okay, the input button. When I right click on it, you say the number of data bits. Okay, let's make it big. Let's make it 8. 8-bit input. Okay, and let's go to advanced. We will make the format binary so we can look at it. Binary. Okay. Now to look at all the outputs, this wire right here has all 8 bits in it. And you've got to connect it to something that's either expecting all 8 bits, but if you want to see the 8 bits turned on at one time, well, that's somewhat of a problem. Let me just escape. Let me get rid of these wires. Click on it, or Control and click on it, and you can see you can move it around. I'm going to delete it. Control, click on it, delete it. Let's put a splitter in here. That's under wires, a splitter, and the splitter has the ability to take in a lot of things and then output them. All right, so this is right over here is the input. Okay, this is the output, and this is the input, and you can actually go in and advance that rotation, basic input splitting. Of the 8 bits, what this means is of the 8 bits, the first pole is going to be the first 4, and the second pole is going to be the second 4. Well, we're just going to say 8, and then here what we're going to say is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now what we got here is, let me click on it. All right, we're going to put this over here. We're going to connect that up to, it's expecting 8 bits, and now what we can do is we can actually see the output of these. We'll put one there, and we'll put one here. Excuse me. There we go. Should have done 4 bits, shouldn't I? Let's see, 4, 3, 4. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. And we'll take this one and put it here. And this one will go here. And what's happening is I'm connecting. I'll have to hit escape to stop. All right, let's run the simulation. Start the simulation. And you can see that all the bits are turned off. If I click on this, okay, and I'll say, oh, I'll turn these bits on here, say apply, okay, you can see, turn it on like that. All right, very good. And we can save this one. We can save it as another circuit. Save as, okay. Demo. Okay. Basic editing in digital. Again, if you like this, press like and consider subscribing to the channel, and look forward to doing another one for you.